Dubai, a city of gold, ambition, and unimaginable luxury. It's where billionaires cruise in Lamborghinis, dine under chandeliers made of diamonds, and sleep in penthouses that overlook man-made islands. But behind the glitz and glamour lies a world of shadows few dare to speak about. This is the dark side of Dubai's billionaire lifestyle, a side built not just on wealth, but on silence, excess, and often exploitation. For outsiders, Dubai appears almost surreal. Everything is bigger, shinier, faster. From the Burj Khalifa piercing the sky to the gold-covered Bugattis parked outside Tees. It's a billionaire's playground. But what many visitors don't realize is that this paradise comes at a cost, not just financial, but human. Much of the luxury we admire is built on a carefully crafted illusion, one that hides the reality that's beneath the surface. Behind every private skyscraper and exotic yacht is a workforce of thousands, primarily low-paid migrant laborers from countries like India, Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh. While the elite enjoy views from the top floors, these workers live in cramped labor camps, sometimes without air conditioning, even in the scorching 45 desert heat. Many have had their passports confiscated. Others work 12 to 16 hours a day for less than $300 a month. Some are promised jobs and salaries that never materialize. This system is part of the kafala sponsorship model, which critics say gives employers near total control over workers' lives. Yet, in the billionaire lifestyle, these faces remain invisible, hidden behind mirrored windows and velvet curtains. Dubai is known for being one of the safest cities in the world, but that safety comes with a strict legal system and powerful controls. Many billionaires enjoy what critics call soft immunity, legal protections, informal influence, or simply enough power to make problems disappear. In some high-profile cases, business partners, whistleblowers, or even former employees have faced charges after speaking out against powerful individuals. Accusations of mistreatment, abuse of power, or financial wrongdoing are often settled quietly, or not at all. Public criticism of the elite or government can lead to fines, deportation, or imprisonment. In such an environment, silence becomes the ultimate currency. Dubai is a city that dazzles the world with its innovation and wealth. But behind the shine and spectacle lies a reality that's often overlooked: the environmental price of maintaining a billionaire lifestyle in the middle of the desert. To support this level of luxury, Dubai consumes an extraordinary amount of resources. We're talking about lush golf courses carved into the dry desert, man-made islands and beaches, and even an indoor ski resort, complete with artificial snow operating all year long. These aren't just attractions, they're symbols of excess in a place where water and energy don't come naturally. In Dubai's billionaire circles, private jets and super yachts aren't rare privileges. They're everyday tools. While the average person might be concerned with carbon footprints and water usage, many of the ultra-wealthy fly privately multiple times a week and cruise on yachts that burn thousands of liters of fuel in a single outing. Of course, sustainability campaigns do exist in Dubai. You'll hear about green buildings, electric vehicles, and clean energy initiatives. But many environmental experts argue that these efforts are often more about optics than true impact. When massive consumption continues behind closed doors, a solar panel on a skyscraper becomes more of a marketing tool than a meaningful solution. It's a tale of two realities. One that the world sees: futuristic towers, luxurious lifestyles, and gleaming progress. And another that remains hidden beneath the surface, where the demand for constant comfort and spectacle quietly pushes the environment to its limits. Dubai is, without doubt, one of the most ambitious cities on Earth. But as it rises higher and reaches further, the question grows louder: at what cost is this luxury built, and who will be left to deal with its consequences? Because true progress isn't just about building the tallest, fastest, or most extravagant. It's about building something that lasts, not just for the wealthy, but for the world. When we talk about Dubai's billionaire lifestyle, it's easy to get swept up in the shine, the towering skyscrapers, the supercars, the private islands, and the endless display of wealth. And it's important to say this clearly: not all billionaires are villains. Not all luxury is unethical. Many of Dubai's ultra-wealthy have built their fortunes through vision, innovation, and ambition. But that doesn't mean the full story ends there. Because every empire, no matter how glamorous, stands on a foundation. And sometimes that foundation is made not just of steel and concrete, but of silence, control, and invisible labor. Of people who work behind the scenes, whose names we never hear. People who built the buildings but never stepped inside them. Who clean the penthouses, maintain the yachts, and ensure every luxurious moment looks effortless, while living a world away from the luxury they helped create. We marvel at what Dubai has achieved in a few decades. The engineering, the architecture, the business growth. But how often do we stop to ask, what did it really take to build all this? And more importantly, who paid the real price for this lifestyle? Behind every glittering tower is a story. A story of someone who dreamed big and made it. A story of someone who worked long hours in the heat to bring that dream to life. And often, a story of someone whose contribution was never recognized. Someone forgotten in the pursuit of perfection. Dubai's success is undeniable. Its rise is extraordinary. But as we admire the view from the top, we have a responsibility to look down, to acknowledge the layers beneath the luxury. Because true progress isn't just about who wins. It's about who gets seen, who gets heard, and who gets remembered. And maybe then, luxury can mean more than just wealth. It can mean dignity, fairness, and a future that doesn't leave anyone behind. Dubai is often described as a city of the future, a place where innovation meets ambition and where impossible visions are turned into iconic skylines. It's a city that rises from the desert with glass towers, golden sunsets, and unmatched opulence. But Dubai is also a city of extremes. A land of dreams, yes, but also of deep contradictions. Here, the world's richest live in luxury high above the clouds, literally. They occupy penthouses with panoramic views of man-made islands, dine in restaurants suspended in the sky, and fly across continents in their own private jets. From billion-dollar developments to diamond-studded lifestyles, Dubai represents a level of wealth that most people will never even imagine. And yet, just below that glittering surface, a very different reality exists. While luxury is lived out in the sky, thousands work quietly in the shadows below. Migrant laborers, domestic workers, service staff, drivers and builders, their lives are often hidden, their efforts invisible. These are the people who keep the city running. They build the towers, clean the glass, press the suits, and serve the champagne. They are the unseen backbone of the billionaire lifestyle. And while the city celebrates innovation and extravagance, it rarely stops to celebrate them. The billionaire lifestyle in Dubai is breathtaking, no doubt. It's easy to admire, but it's also complicated and at times deeply troubling. Because behind every curated photo, every flawless view, there is often a story that remains untold, one that speaks not of privilege, but of sacrifice. In a world increasingly obsessed with appearances, with curated perfection and visual success, we must ask ourselves a difficult question. What lies beneath it all? Who benefits from this system and who is left out? What happens when we value luxury more than fairness? And at what point does admiration become silence in the face of inequality? Dubai is not alone in this. It reflects a global pattern. But it offers a powerful symbol of how modern luxury can sometimes come at a hidden cost. So let's be clear. True luxury should not come at the cost of silence, suffering, or injustice. Luxury should inspire, not exclude. It should elevate everyone involved, not just those who can afford it. And as we continue to look up at the brilliance of Dubai's skyline, let's not forget to look down, to acknowledge the many hands, lives, and stories that made it all possible. Because real progress, real greatness, is measured not just by what we build, but by how we treat the people who build it. Dubai is a city of extremes, of dreams and contradictions. It is a place where the richest live above the clouds while thousands work in the shadows below. The lifestyle of Dubai's billionaires is breathtaking, but it is also complex and at times troubling. In a world focused on appearances, let us not forget to look beneath the surface. Because true luxury shouldn't come at the cost of silence, suffering, or injustice.